Willkommen in Berlin and welcome to the Irish NFL Show. My name is Shane Brennan and that is Ben Costello. I know I'm trying too hard, but we're here at the Olympiastadion here in Berlin ahead of this weekend's international clash between the Indianapolis Colts and the Atlanta Falcons. Ben, good to talk to you. I think this isn't your first time here in Berlin, but it's fair to say that football fevers always seem to grip Germany more than most European countries. There's a long history of American football being played here, even on a high level, and we were just at the Colts presser here as well. Excitement really is building for what is a key matchup for both of these teams who are still in the playoff hunt.
Look, this is not my first time in Berlin, but it's absolutely a different atmosphere than it was the last time I was here, just on a normal weekend. As soon as you get off the train, you see NFL stuff everywhere. They have it plastered on every single pole, wall. They've got Falcons, they've got Colts. There seems to be people going around in jerseys absolutely everywhere. The atmosphere is great. Yeah,
and just to explain the absolute treat of that we've just been able to see here. The Colts have put on this sort of drone show just on this sort of field in front of the Olympiastadion. You can see it behind here, and it's just an amazing thing. You can feel the pressure building as the old sort of historic stone columns there. The fog is lifting up, the lights are there, and there's a light show. And I think the Colts, we just heard Shane Steichen, Daniel Jones speaking, and Jonathan Taylor as well speaking ahead of this one. Two words have been big in their lead up to this game. It's preparation, and it's not letting the setback from last week affect them. I think mentally they seem to be very energized going into this. They of course played in Germany 2 years ago, I think also roughly this time of year, so they're kind of semi-used to the excursion across the Atlantic, but they're really going to need a lot of energy to go and try and subvert this Falcons defense, who might have been given a pretty nice blueprint by the Steelers last week.
Yeah, look, the energy between all the players and coaches that we got was high, and they weren't really looking back too much on last week's loss to the Steelers. They took it on the chin, and they seem to be moved on to the next. And they're up against a very formidable team, one that blitzes very often. I mean, they're the highest blitz rate team in the league. As you said, preparation, and we asked about how they're going to manage that, and it's just about preparation and being able to account for that when it comes. But Atlanta are going to be coming in fast. I'm going to be trying to get to Daniel Jones as much as possible.
Yeah, funny with Daniel Jones, he opened up his press conference by saying, things are a lot different than the last time I played in Germany. You could say that again. There's a hugely different set of circumstances for him. But I'm looking at this game, and I think the Colts are going to win. I think they're due a bounce back from what happened in Pittsburgh last week, particularly on their offensive line. And look, I think the Falcons we saw last week against the Patriots have the ability to build into games. Their defense is a formidable unit, but I have more trust in the Colts to be able to put up points in this game. How do you think it's going to go?
We're giving predictions. I'm more fond of the Falcons in this. I think they've got the absolute weaponry to take down this team. I am fond of a Falcons team, to be honest with you. I think they have the weaponry between Kyle Pitts, Drake London, who had a 3-touchdown game against your Patriots last week, lest you forget. I think that they're going to key in on those key players, Bijan Robinson as well, and try shut them down as much as possible. But if they can't do that, I think the Falcons are in with a shouting chance to win this.
All right, we're looking forward to it. Sunday at 2:30 Irish time, this game will kick off. We'll be here trying to give you a flavour as to what the city is about. But until then,
let's go get, yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. A vice beer, I think. Thank you very much for listening to the Irish NFL Show.